Alright, welcome back everyone for another video and on the start of a new month. It is April 1st or April Fool's Day. Now I don't tend to dabble in the Fool's part of it, but I am very excited to come at you guys with a big change that I've been working on for like the last month, and I can finally implement it into this month. If you guys have not seen my previous two videos, go ahead and go check them out at the end of the video. They will explain a lot. My previous two videos, I had mentioned I was going to be making some drastic changes to try and actually make something of this channel. That I was going to try and bring this channel out of the shadows and off the ground. One of those changes I said I was going to be making was I was going to be doing or releasing an events calendar. An events calendar is a little different than what you might think of. Events calendar obviously is where you are given a list of events that are supposed to happen in the future. Usually events that you can go to, like carnivals and roller coasters and kind of stuff like that. Obviously, since this is a YouTube channel, it is going to be a calendar of 1 month long of events, videos that are going to be released at the beginning of every month. So it'll have every single video I'm going to be recording that month. So that way, it's all on the calendar. Okay, if you guys want to take a look at it, it is in my Instagram account. Instagram account is in the description below. Go check that out. Go follow me because I'm tying my Instagram account to my YouTube channel. So all my event calendars will be posted on my Instagram account. All my announcements will be posted on my Instagram account. Any photos, any Bible notes, Bible verses, photos, everything will be posted on my Instagram account. Okay, I am really tying the two together and integrating them. So my Instagram account is going to become pretty important if you want to keep kept on up to date on what I am posting video content wise. Now the reason why I'm doing an event calendar 1 month long of videos is for two reasons. The first reason is to keep myself accountable. I know in the past I had a habit of saying I was going to make a video, saying it was going to be uploaded on a certain day, and it never happened. Either I didn't get to record the video at all, or the video was recorded and it got uploaded like a day or two later. The goal is to try and make sure any videos I'm recording are uploaded and put onto YouTube in a timely manner, and so that I don't have to guess what videos I'm going to be making that month, what videos I'm going to be making that next week or anything. The videos have already been pre-planned out. They are already organized. All I need to do is do a little research or a little work to try and put those videos together. So, for example, like I said, I have all of April and May's videos recorded in this notebook here. I have all of them. So all I need to do is for the month of April is record every single video I have within the first 2 weeks of April here, and then I have time to edit them. I have time to upload them, and then have them scheduled for the date that they're supposed to be uploaded. I have time to redo them in case I need to. Everything, and I don't have to worry about it. It takes a lot of weight and stress off my shoulders of what I'm going to be posting, when I'm going to be posting, and it makes it so much easier for me. That's the main reason why I'm doing this, is to try and make this a little less stressful and less difficult for me. I can actually record all my videos with the first 2 weeks, and then have the rest of the month to just kind of edit them, post them, get them ready, and then start getting ready for the next month. Since I already have the month of May already done as well, like pretty much the end of the last 2 weeks of April, I can start recording May's videos, or at least start doing the research for May's videos. That way I am well ahead and I am never behind on my videos. And like I said on top of it too, I don't know, I don't have to guess what videos I'm doing the next week, since I already have them all planned out. The only videos that are going to be unplanned, unscheduled, or completely off the chart is when I decide to do a cooking video. Unless I 100% know exactly when I'm going to be doing a cooking video, all my videos are going to be unplanned and unscheduled, because just I don't know what I'm going to cook. Even without the idea of recording it, I still don't know what I'm going to cook. I know I probably should cook tonight, but I don't know if I really want to or not. I mean, it's my day off. I haven't decided if I want to cook tonight or not. Probably, actually, but I don't know. I do have some HelloFresh things in there that I probably should cook up. But anyways, you get the point. Okay, I don't 100% know if I'm going to cook or not. If you also look at the events calendar, you will notice that there are 2 days on the month of April here where the calendar has 2 events that have a question mark next to it. The main reason why is because one of them is a knife show coming up in a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm going to record it. The other thing that I have going on is a concert, which also, again, I don't know if I'm recording. Now, the main reason why I don't know if I'm recording that is because, like I said, it is a concert. Well, okay, me back below. I know I'm going to record it. The problem is I don't know if I'm going to be posting the videos of the concert on this channel. Okay, I will more than likely post it onto my other channel, the one that has just all of my favorites and everything, and it's just kind of the clutter channel. It has everything on it, non-Christian, Christian stuff, everything else. But the reason why I'll probably end up putting the concert video on that channel is because the concert I'm going to this month isn't a Christian concert. Okay, it is a heavy metal Viking band, and unfortunately that kind of content is not exactly what I'm looking at putting onto this channel. Okay, now granted, like I said, it is a good band. Okay, really it is. Just I don't think I should be posting that kind of content on this channel. Not with what I'm trying to do with the channel. So that's why there's 2 question marks next to those events. Okay. But all the other ones are actually happening. The second reason why I am doing an events calendar is for you guys. Same reason why it holds me accountable. It also gives you guys something to look forward to. Actually, it's not even so much to look forward to. It all comes back onto me again as well. I mentioned how I would sometimes say I'm posting a video in the future, and it never happened. Well, that also kind of, in my opinion, it helps. Well, it loses respect. It loses trust, because I say I'm going to do something and then it doesn't get done, or it does get done, it's late. So if I say I'm going to be posting a video, I want you guys to know I am actually going to post a video, and I want it to be known. I want it to be able to be seen. So if you guys are just scrolling through YouTube and you see, hey, there's a video being dropped in like 2 days by ... me, okay, and then you guys can hit the notification button that will alert you, say, hey, you are you can get a notification of when this video is being dropped. Not only will it pop up with a notification saying, hey, the video is uploaded and is available to be watched on regardless if you're on YouTube or not, it also just gives you that little cushion, I guess, to reassure you that I am going through with what I'm doing, or what I say I'm going to be doing. So I'm not going to go into what events I have going, but I do, just like I said, I just want to show you guys briefly what I'm talking about, okay? So, this is my month-long calendar. So, I have today's event, this Thursday's event, and so on and so on, okay? So, I have all of the events planned out. So, if you guys want to know what the events are, go check out my Instagram account, okay? I am not going to tell you guys what the event is every single time. I will just tell you today and this Thursday. That's it. I'm just going to tell you today's event and this Thursday's event. Today we are doing Genesis 23. We are continuing with Genesis. And then this Thursday we're going to do something light, something fun actually. We're going to do top 10 TV shows I would recommend you guys watching, either on Netflix, Tubi, or Prime. And that is it. Okay, you guys will have to go to my Instagram account to take a look at the other events I have planned for this month. But I'm not releasing May, just April's. Okay, so go take a look at that. And I hope by me posting an events calendar and you guys seeing what videos I'm posting, and then within this month, with me being consecutive about posting videos and being on time and actually fulfilling with what I'm saying I'm going to be doing, I'm hoping that will actually restore the trust and faith you guys have in me on posting videos, and I can earn you guys respect for that way. Because otherwise, dude, I can't even respect myself if I say I'm going to do something and I don't do it. Okay, that's just no go. So I'm trying to really earn that aspect back, that kind of those things back from you guys. Because like I said, I know if it was me, I would be in the exact same boat. I wouldn't care, and I'd be annoyed because yeah, you guys get the idea. Okay, so just like I said, I'm actually really trying to be consecutive with my videos and actually fulfill with what I'm going to be doing. So Mondays, Thursdays are my video days. Mondays are Bible studies, any kind of Bible studies, any kind of video Christian content. Thursdays are non-Christian videos, so movies, books, parenting videos, lives, gaming, all that kind of stuff will be on Thursdays, and I'm doing just 2 days a week right now. Okay, so like I said, go check those out. Go check out my playlist. I have Genesis playlist up to 22 done. So if you guys have not caught up on Genesis, go take a look at those. You guys can get caught up. And then of course I got parenting videos. And yeah, big changes, big things. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Genesis 23. Now, for those of you guys who have not seen my previous Bible study videos, the way I work is I will read the chapter all the way through, and then I will go back over and kind of point out key things, key notes, just something that kind of stood out to me, and try and explain the chapter in a way that you guys will understand. Now, luckily, chapter 23 is relatively straightforward. Okay, there's not a whole lot to it. There's only 20 verses, and I really don't have a lot of notes for it. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. And I am reading the ESV version. Just saying. Okay. Alright. So we have Sarah lived 127 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. And Sarah died at Kiratha. I don't know how to say these words, so don't butcher me for this. That is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham went in to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. And Abraham rose up from before his dead and said to the Hittites, I am a sojourner and foreigner among you. Give me property among you for a burying place, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. But the Hittites answered Abraham, Hear us, my lord. You are a prince of God among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our tombs. None of us will withhold from you his tomb to hinder you from burying your dead. Abraham rose and bowed to the Hittites, the people of the land. And he said to them, if you are willing that I should bury my dead at my site, hear me and entreat for me Ephron the son of Zerah, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he owns. It is at the end of his field. For the full price, let him give it to me in your presence as property for a burying place. Now Ephron was sitting among the Hittites, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the hearing of the Hittites, of all who went in the gate of the city, no, my lord, hear me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that is in it. In the sight of the sons of my people, I give it to you. Bury your dead. Then Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in the hearing of the people of the land, But if you will hear me, I give the price of the field. Accept it from me, that I may bury my dead there. Ephron answered Abraham, My lord, listen to me. A piece of land worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between you and me? Bury your dead. Abraham listened to Ephron, and Abraham weighed out for Ephron the silver that he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, according to the weights current among the merchants. So the field of Ephron in Machpelah, which was to the east of Mamre, filled with a cave that was in it, and all the trees that were in the field throughout its whole area, was made over to Abraham as a possession in the presence of the Hittites, before all who went in the gates of the city. After this, Abraham buried Sarah, his wife, in the cave of the field of Machpelah, east of Mamre, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. The field and the cave that is in it were made over to Abraham as property for a burying place by the Hittites. And that is chapter 23. Like I said, relatively short. And it's also relatively straightforward as well. So we have Sarah, who has been Abraham's constant companion for a long time, 127 years. She has finally died. Her death is one of the very few female deaths, woman deaths, that are actually recorded in the Bible. I'm not sure there's any other deaths actually recorded in the Bible, but I do know they don't typically record female deaths, okay? But her death was actually recorded, okay? And Abraham is trying to buy a specific piece of property from this one guy, Ephron, said he can bury his dead, said he can bury Sarah in it. And he doesn't know at this point right now that that cave is going to become a lot bigger significance than he knows. Right now he's just a place for him to bury Sarah. But in the long run, it becomes a lot bigger than just the burying place for Sarah. So Sarah has lived for 127 years. She has been, like I said, the constant companion for Abraham for a while, and she has been such highly regarded that she was given a place in the Bible as for her death recorded. Now, there is nowhere in the Bible does it say that we're supposed to be looking to Mary, mother of Jesus, as an example. Okay, but we are told to look to Sarah for such examples, and you can see that in Isaiah 51, 1 through 2, and 1 Peter 3, 3 through 6. Okay, we are told to look to Sarah as an example of a godly woman. Okay, and I mean, if you've read Genesis up until this point, you can kind of see why. She's been extremely faithful. She's been a devoted wife to him, an amazing mother, and she's been a very godly woman up until this point. Okay, so this is an honor for her, not only to be recorded in the Bible as her death, but also to be pointed out as an example for future women. Okay, so he goes on to say that he is a sovereigner, which means a temporary resident and foreigner among them, and he's asking them for property to bury his dead. He's asking the Hittites for this. The Hittites are saying, go ahead and buy your... Don't let us stop. Take whatever land you want. But he has a very specific property in mind, and he's talking to them. He's pointing out Ephron, the son of Zor, or Zarar, however you may say his name, and he wants the cave of Mechlepah, and I'm probably saying it wrong. And it's the end. It's at the end of his field, and he wants to pay full price for it. Okay, so Ephron talks, and he's saying, I give you the field and I give you the cave. And this is the fact that Abraham's saying he wants to pay for it, and he's saying, I give it to you free, I'm going to pay for it, yada yada. This is a form of negotiation. At first it's a gesture of kindness until the buyer is insisting on buying it. And Abraham is insisting on buying it. So this is a form of respect. He's being fairly, he's being prudent, and Abraham bows down before the people of the land, and this is a form of respect, and it's exactly how a follower of God should be. Okay, that's why they're pointing out this. They're pointing out that's how he's a godly man. He's a follower of God, and he is bowing down before the people, and that's how people should be, how we should be as well. And he says, I will give you the price of the field, accept it from me, that I may bury my dead there. So now again, he's insisting on paying for the land. Now, why is he insisting on paying for the land, even though the guy said that Ephron is willing to give it to him for free? Abraham is a rich guy. There's no shortage of money for him. And same thing as how he told another man in a previous chapter how he didn't want the man to say that he made him rich. Abraham probably doesn't want the exact same thing. He doesn't want Ephron to hold over his head that he's the one who gave him that cave for free, or later on down the road he doesn't want him to say, I want this property back because I gave it to you, you didn't pay for it. Okay, if he pays for it in the presence of the other Hittites, he has nothing to go on. He can't say, you didn't pay for that. Abraham can point out, yes, I did pay for it, and I bought it from you, and I was we have witnesses. Okay, and they can't, Ephron can't change his mind on it. Okay, so it kind of gives him a cushion to make sure that he's able to buy the property. So he says 400 shekels of silver, which 400 shekels, so a shekel is about 2.5 ounce or 11 grams. So that's measurements I don't really know. But apparently this was it was modest, but it was a little high for that kind of price. But either way, Abraham still weighed out for Ephron the silver that he named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, and he gave it to it generously. He didn't question it. He just gave it to him. And at that point, the property is now his. So, the cave, the field, the trees were in the field throughout the whole area were made over to Abraham as a possession, which means it was his. And he says, in the presence of the Hittites, before all who went in the gate of his city. So again, he's got witnesses to say that he did buy this property, that Ephron did agree to it. The property is officially his. Then Abraham goes and he buries his wife in there, the east of Mamre, and it says that they were made over to Abraham as property for a burial place by the Hittites. So this is now the resting place for Sarah. Now they mentioned at the beginning, when I first started the study, is that this place becomes more significant than just the burying place for Sarah. It becomes the burying place for Abraham, Isaac, Rebecca, Leah, Jacob, and Joseph. This is where all of them will be buried along in the future. So Abraham gets buried there in 25:9. Isaac, Rebecca, Leah all get buried there in 49:31. And then Jacob gets buried there in 50:13. I'm not exactly sure where Joseph one is buried in, like the verse wise, but when I did look up like how many other people were buried here too, his name was on the list as well. And I'm not exactly sure which Joseph is meaning either. I'm not sure if it's meaning Joseph, the adopted father of Jesus, or a different Joseph, like Joseph, like the prince, not the prince one, the one with the golden robes and colorful robes and whatnot. I'm not sure. It just said Joseph. So I'm going to have to look that up actually now. But the point is, this cave becomes the burying place for just more than just Sarah. So it becomes quite significant. And I personally think he made a good choice in choosing this cave, because it keeps, in a sense, his family all together. Now, obviously, Abraham already knows that Earth is not our final home, and this is not where we are going to be buried for the rest of our lives. But it's still kind of nice to see that even in death, he is still caring about his wife. He still takes pride in where she is going to be resting until him and her can be reunited again. It's actually quite sweet. He takes such care of her when they were together, when she was alive, and he takes even such care of her when she dies too. So now, when he dies, like I said in chapter 25 here, he'll be buried next to her. Isaac, their son, will be buried next to them, along with his wife and their son Jacob. And then, of course, Leah, or however you say his name, and then Joseph. So yeah, so that is all of chapter 23. Like I said, relatively short, sweet, not a whole lot of information to it, not like chapter 24. Chapter 24 is going to be a little more lengthy, but chapter 24 will be done next week. So for this month, I am focusing on just Genesis, so I can kind of catch up on Genesis and try and make this chapter go a little faster, because I've been diving on this chapter for a little too long. I should have been done with this chapter already. This book, I mean. It's got 50 chapters, and I should have been done with this already. I want to go into different. I want to go on to the next chapter, the next book. So I'm trying to focus on this chapter as much as I possibly can, so I can go on to the next book, onto Exodus. So yeah, just this month, I'll tell you right now, every Monday I'll be doing Genesis, and some days I might be doing more than just one chapter. Next week I won't be doing more than one chapter. I'll just do one. But the week after that, I might actually do 2 chapters, since they're relatively short. But yes, so that is all of chapter 23. If you guys have not seen, like I said, if you haven't seen or haven't read the previous chapters, go take a look at my Genesis playlist. I have all the other chapters done with notes and everything. I will be taking pictures of my Genesis notes, the actual chapter itself, and I will put them into my Instagram account. So like I said, Instagram is being tied to my YouTube channel here. You're going to want to follow it, along with the calendar. So yeah, go take a look at that. And then, of course, like I said, this coming Thursday, I will be posting a video of 10 TV shows I would recommend. And I'm going to give you guys like a little bit of information about those TV shows. So yeah. Alright, so without further ado, you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good week. Oh yeah. Alright. So like I said, guys, okay, Bible studies Monday, non Bible study videos Thursdays. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification button so you guys get notifications of when I post the videos. Keep an eye out for the videos that you guys, you get a little snippet of videos that can be uploaded, and then hit the notification on those ones so that you can get the information when they drop. Alright, comment if you guys have anything you guys want to say, and go follow my Instagram account. Okay, I'm gonna be posting a lot on there. Alright, you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.